folks. Welcome to Sheltering with Swami. I'm Swami Chaitanya.
And Nikki and Tipu are here.
Hi, Tipu.
Tipu's weathering this very well, actually.
Yeah.
Tipu's really enjoying this sheltering stuff because it means we're home all the time. Right,
That's
Tipu?
right.
So that means you got your mom and your dad here.
Well, we
the
hope
time.
you're all hale and healthy and adjusting to our new reality, as temporary as it might really be. And we just thought we'd connect with all of you again and just to talk about a few things. And
well, let's just talk about life as it is right now. You know, we actually starting our seeds tomorrow. We're going to got the garden ready. The pots are ready for planting.
Well, yeah, we got the pots ready, but what about the planting? Is that today the moon is in Virgo, right?
Exactly.
And so we want to put start the seeds in water. We put all the seeds in little jars of water with a label on what cultivar it is. And what do we got? 10 we're going to sprout different cultivars this year?
Well, no, actually in the commercial garden we'll be doing 8.
8, okay. Then we have a couple just for our personal garden. So when the moon is just about full, which will be Tuesday or something like that, and it's in a fertile sign, which in this case is the Virgo, that's when we're going to crack the seeds. And then after they crack, which means that the outer shell just kind of breaks open and you'll see a little tiny white thing kind of peeking out from inside the shell. And then we take them and we put them in pots, and that's what Nikki was talking about. The pots are filled. Yeah. We have these 3-gallon, 5-gallon pots that we fill with a special potting soil that this year we got from our dear friend Patrick King, the Soil King, for his special potting soil for starting plants. What has he got? The baby roots, which is real fluffy, and then the big roots has got more nutrients.
Well, anyway, the thing that I love about this time of thing right now, this year especially, is that it's the reaffirmation of life at a time when there's a little more death than we're used to around us, and things are a little more negative, or a lot more negative out there. But we're here still watching life sprout, literally sprout.
Yeah, well, this time of year, the springtime, exactly, the leaves are coming out on the trees, the daffodils are up, and you just feel this whole momentum, this surge of fertility, fecundity, and as Nikki just said, the life force. And so we're riding on that now. You all get it a little earlier. Most other places up here in the mountains at our elevation, we're just starting to have some things come out, like the buds on the oak trees and so on. But today's a sunny day. We're actually very, very happy for the rain we've had the last few days. We're going to get a little more, and that's going to fill up our pond pretty surely. We had to dewater it according to Fish and Wildlife last year and get rid of the invasive alien species that had got into the pond. So now we're just waiting
and these weren't actually aliens, just so you know. It's not we have little guys with antennas.
Well, they call them invasive species.
Yeah, right.
They were largemouth bass, if you must need to know, and bullfrogs. And the largemouth bass are actually quite voracious. Ferocious,
I like
predators, right?
You just made up a word.
Right.
I like
they're predators, so they eat anything that kind of moves or doesn't move in front of them. And curiously enough, they do kind of eat a bunch of the smaller bullfrogs, and as a result, but they'll eat everything else, even the native species, and that's why we have to get rid of them.
But we found no bullfrogs after all of it.
We found a lot of fish.
Yeah,
but they're going to be fertilizer for this next year's crop. We buried them in our compost pile and so on. So, anyway, that's the story with that. We're getting ready to be. We'll put the seeds once they crack into the pots on Wednesday when the moon goes into Scorpio, another fertile sign, and so we're trying to align our growing with the cycle of the seasons, the cycle of the moon, and the garden is laid out on a north, south, east, west axis as well. So this is to attune the garden more with the what do they call it? The geomorphical, the shape of the earth or something like. It's not geologic, especially, or geographic. Anyway, geocosmic is what it must be.
I like that.
Right. And so we're trying to, harmonize what we're doing with the natural forces, the natural seasons. So,
anyway, folks, be good to yourselves. Be good to those around you. We're going to cut off here. We got to keep these segments short we can send them to you. And we send
much love. And actually, this is the way people are greeting one another now.
Namaste.
The Indian way, namaste, which means actually, I recognize the divine in your presence. And so there we go.
Namaste.
And namaste.
Talk to you soon.